Top of the top, y'all. What it look like, man? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY. Yeah, we outside. First and foremost, give all thanks, all appreciation to our ancestors, the creators. We give them an O'Shea. Yeah, come on, bro, you can fit this, man. Come on, son. Being a weirdo, bro. It's always these people, bro. Early in the AM, man. Who's Sal Jones? I just, like I said, man, stupidity it's like the severe irritation in me. Like when dudes just do weirdo stuff. But definitely want to give all thanks to the creators. Shout out to you guys for your continuous support, leaving all this feedback, the positive, the negative. I'ma post up that one of my videos hit 1 million views. Like I said, man, all of this would not be done without you guys. So I'm never going to, shy away from saying thank you. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys. The feedback's always be good. And I also want to give my deepest apologies for not coming on live for the last 2 days. I've really been all over the place, man. I really been having, like right now I'm heading to a meeting tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow goes back to regular programming, but I just be heading in the meetings and having things done at 8, and you know what I'm saying, I don't get a chance to sit down and rock with y'all like I'm supposed to, because yesterday I was linking up with my mans, and my mans came to my crib, so I really didn't have the time to do a live and tap in with you guys. But I'm gonna do one right now. And and then when I got home, I've been getting home like 10:30. You know what I'm saying? I'll be tired. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? No excuses, but I'm telling you the truth. I'll be tired. And I'm saying I be tired, but on a serious note, man, in this broadcast, I just wanted to take the time out to express that I said my piece when it's coming to, exposing the lies and the hypocrisy that comes with this teachings, when it comes to this Euro-Christian ideology, the teachings, the foundation, the whole shebang. I said what I had to say, right? I'm at a space now where it's like there's bigger fishes to fry, right? For example, on Tuesday, I had to go inside of a shelter, and being inside of that shelter, I see a lot of my people in there, and a lot of my people is really being misinformed. A lot of my people is being misguided. A lot of my people is, following down the narrative of what America has to provide, and that America, is the only place where it allows you to be lazy and unproductive, and you can still capitalize and prosper. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? America is the only place that can do that. And why I say that, because Why am I saying that? Because going inside of this shelter, man, you know what I mean, and this is no disrespect, no shots, but I'm going inside these shelters where I'm seeing Louis bags, Gucci bags, I'm seeing Jordans I'm talking about from the floor up. You understand? I'm seeing PlayStation 5s. You know what I mean? There was one apartment I went to, they had at least five PlayStations in the room, all connected to a TV source. And I'm seeing that. And I'm also seeing men not doing nothing, being unproductive, sleeping all day, watching TV, smoking cigarettes, blunts, whatever you want to call it. These dudes is doing it. You feel me? And they doing it with no care, no urgency, no admiration or inspiration to correct such narratives. You understand? And I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, I can't be focusing on the things that don't matter, right? And when I say the things that don't matter, I can't focus on the people that wants to be held bound by religious Euro-Christian ideology. I can't focus on those type of people, because these people, you know what I'm saying, like the saying goes, you can't put new wine in old bottles, right? That's what comes out of the Biblos, that's what comes out of their book, right? And that joint is a fact to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be wasting my time trying to put new wine in old bottles, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters, a lot of these people are just gonna be caught up into their religion, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's contradictions, even though there's plagiarism, even though there's lies, even though there's so much error within this ideology, people are still gonna be subject to it. And I can't give my energy and time and my frequency to such foolishness, right? You gotta let the fools be fools, man. And like I said, this is not me being disrespectful, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that respectfully because, dudes be emotional out here. You feel me? You say certain things and, it's like you pierce a nerve. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's pertaining to religion, it really pierces a nerve upon these people, and people really get emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, people stop. My bad, bro. I'll definitely tune in tonight. I promise you. I got you. My bad, bro. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? People are really emotional when it comes to, the insults that come with the things that they believe in. You know what I'm saying? When people believe in certain ideologies and you make them feel like children, people get emotional. And I don't understand how you have emotions. You know what I'm saying? There's no emotions in these streets. There's no love in these streets. Love is a emotion. And if there's no love in these streets, you cannot operate with any level of emotions. You feel me? And I say that respectfully, because if I say it with aggression and I say the way that I be talking, you know what I mean, dudes get emotional, bro, and it's crazy. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say that my focus can't be on that. I gotta focus on these people, man. I gotta go back to what my main purpose was when I started my podcast. My main purpose was to literally enlighten the people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? To awaken the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? To awaken the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? To awaken, the convicts that was released, and those that, you know what I'm saying, trying to find inner peace. That was my objective. That's the reason why I started my whole podcast. My podcast wasn't to do what I do now, and I'm not, I'm not knocking it, you feel me? Because, whatever their ancestors tell me to do, I gotta do. But seeing what I saw that Tuesday, it's like, nah, I really gotta go back. I really gotta go back to You know what I'm saying? I really got to go back to the drawing boards as far as how to reach that demographics of people, because these demographics of people are completely lost in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this clear so a lot of you guys can get an understanding. The black matrix and the white matrix is totally different. Okay? The black let me say that again, because you guys are probably not going to understand what I mean. I'm going to explain. The black matrix and the white matrix are totally different. Okay? The black matrix is designed to keep you in servitude. The white matrix is designed to keep you in control. The white people that you see suffering are those that went down the black matrix route, meaning they was taking drugs, because you know the drugs was meant to be in the community, was meant to be in the hood. They was taking drugs, they was dealing with a lot of colored people, and by design, you know, you are where you hang at. So if I go to a social security spot and it's in the hood, and the way I present myself as somebody that's unproductive, you know, the system treats you a certain way. They handle you different. They're not going to handle you as harsh as they would do a black person, but they will handle you a certain way. How do I know this? Because I worked in the social service field for over 10 plus years. I know everything that I'm talking about is factual. You understand? So understanding how the system operates is what you see going on, right? And the black matrix is something that I really gotta check that, because our people don't realize that it's a literally a paid institution to keep brothers and sisters in a state of confusion. It's a paid institution to keep brothers and sisters in a state of confusion. You know what I'm saying? And when I say we're confused to the point where we don't even acknowledge the fact that we are in a shelter, but we want to make sure that we got all the designer clothes. I'm talking about Louis, Gucci's, sisters with wigs, wigs, hair products, eyeliners. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my Wiz, she used to work in that field, and she used to tell me like, yo, because I used to always say, yo, hon, you know, I'm trying to save the people. And she would leave work and she would tell me, she was like, yo, babes, I don't know how you gonna save these people, but these niggas do not want to be saved. These niggas do not want to be saved. They don't want nothing righteous. They are in love and complete compliance to their lifestyle. And me hearing her say that, is like, I hear you, but you know, you always gotta have ones up. And shout out to Black Girl Magic, because we had that conversation prior to as well. You understand? I let her know, like, yo, I don't think I could save these people. And it sucks that that's something that comes into my mind. You know what I'm saying? But there's also another part of me that says, you know, these demographics of people don't justify the enormous amount of individuals going through their atrocities and their trials and tribulations and their situation. I can't just let one little percentage deteriorate my mind or configure my mind to think that every black person doesn't want the help. You understand? And it's something that, you know, maybe I gotta meditate more on. Maybe I gotta reach to the ancestors. Maybe I need to consult with the elders and have a conversation with them and allow them to give me, you know, better understanding on how to deal with such atrocities. You feel me? Because these things are for real. These things are real. These feelings are real. You understand? Of why do I have to? Why should I? Is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because you guys don't understand. It's a lot that comes along with doing what I do, man. The shadow bands is real. You understand? The lack of opportunities is real. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, there's certain videos that I put up where the ads don't wanna, they don't wanna sponsor that because of the things that I'm talking about, because of the controversial messages that I'm bringing forth. Like the ads will say, oh, you're limited, it can't reach here, it won't reach there. And I get it, you feel me? I get it. But at the same time, it's like, how do I, you know what I'm saying? How do I reach and speak to upon a people that need the conversation? And like I said, speaking with the Wiz and speaking with Black Girl Magic is on some, yo, like it might just be difficult, but you just gotta find you just gotta find your space. You feel me? You gotta find your space, and through your space, you'll be able to determine what who to reach, who to teach. And I'm gonna tell you guys this from now: I'm always going to be shadow banned because I'm never gonna stop speaking the things that I speak of. I'm never. Yes, I might dive into, you know, a Diddy situation and, you know, something that's affecting us culturally. I'm gonna dive into that. But the main focus and the main aspect and the main mission is to get the whole hood back into the kingdom, and the kingdom being El Kebulan, trying to get us to go back home, trying to get us to take back our land, trying to get us from being betas and warriors again. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. We're soft out here, man. Dudes be thinking they tough, but in reality, some of them soft, bro. Dudes is soft. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they always say they always say be the loudest person in the room, but that's not necessarily true. The loudest person in the room is the one. The loudest person is the room is the one that's in the room doing the talking. Me, on the other hand, I'm just telling you how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how it is. I'm telling you based on observation. I'm telling you based on interactions. I'm telling you this based on people's movements. Like, I pay attention to people's characteristics. Like if you tell me, you know, if you tell me, yo, you a rider, right? And the time for you to present your loyalty to this saying, a lot of time brothers and sisters don't show up. And when I see that, that's what lets me, this is what I say, what I say. You know what I mean? A lot of people are doing this because, you know, I come to the realization that a lot of my people say things and do things to fit in. You feel me? I don't say things and do things to fit in. What you guys get, this is my real life. Like I said, I was just in a shelter. This is my real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I go through. This is me. There's no if, buts, or maybes. There's nothing around the corner from that. This is me. You understand? And I go through it, and you know what I'm saying? I fight to overcome it and shed light and be a light to my brothers and my sisters who's walking down that path, who's walking down that path of you know what I'm saying, of destruction. And I don't want to say darkness, because that's an ideology that these people have created to you know, to evilize black, you know, anything that's black, anything that has color, anything that has substance. They use those terms. So I don't want to say, you know, walking down a path of darkness. I'm just gonna say, you know, just walking down a path of evil. You understand? So like I said, my approach is just different, man. My vision got to be different, man. The people I'm trying to reach, man, is really, it's really something that I really got to focus on, man. Because not only that, man, I see children, you know what I mean? I see children, and these are young children, man, and a lot of them got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them got a lot of morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? They greeting me at the door like, hey, hi, how you doing? And then you got those that's completely ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Those that's completely subjected to television and you know, like I said, the black matrix. You know what I'm saying? They just glued in, right? Yesterday I went to this lady's house, this European lady's house, man, and her children, her child has you know, guitars, you know what I'm saying? Got, you know, a lot of instruments, paintings, this, that, and it's like, look at the access that he has, and just yesterday, look at the access that my people have, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we have to do better, and these are the things that I have to do. I have to take this podcast and this platform to another level, to where I can provide help to these guys, where I could provide help without breaking the bank. Because a lot of these people don't have the funds. A lot of these people don't want the funds, don't want to work, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. But I can't let the children suffer in the process. You feel me? Like, the children is the priority. The children are the priority, and I can't allow the children to suffer. You understand? I got to do what's right for them, and preserve them, and protect them, and guide them, and inform them, and teach them, and give them a chance. You understand? Because if you don't do that for these children are subject to fall down the same path that their parents are in, their caregivers are in. And a lot of them, and me just speaking, I was just speaking with one of the staff, and I was like, yo, what's the longest people, like, who's the longest person that's living here? They got the, you know what I'm saying, person told me that they got people there living there for 4 years. Can you imagine being in one of those institutions for 4 years? Like, what's up? You know what I mean? And it's the state of comfortability, where that's why I say only in America you get the acceptance to be a failure and still prosper in society, right? If you go to other places like China, even Africa, you go to these places and you don't work, you don't live, you don't eat, you don't get no food, you don't sleep, you don't do this, you don't do that. Like, your life is just a living hell. You feel me? Like, this is facts. Your life is just a living hell. You understand? And we as people need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a difference between the black matrix and the white matrix, right? The white matrix, you will get all the support you need. You get everything. That support is to keep you in a state of dominance. You know what I'm saying? How to be in control. You know what I mean? The school system is different. What you learning in school is different. The teachers is different. The approach is different. You know what I'm saying? There's more love and there's more love and expectations in the schools filled with Europeans, compared to the lack of expectation, where teachers are just there to just do their jobs. Like, I've been in school. I remember a teacher telling me that. I'll never forget her, Miss Francis. No, her name was Maxine, excuse me. And she said it to my face. She said, listen, she said, you guys can do what the heck you want. If you want to learn, you learn. Don't matter to me, I'm still gonna get paid. And she sat down and she put her foot up and crossed her leg on the desk and took out a newspaper and started reading. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in school where that took place. You understand? So with that being said, you feel me? We really gotta do the and help our people in these circumstances, because it's bad. You know what I mean? And understand the difference between the black matrix and the white matrix. But again, you know what I'm saying? I said my piece. Not gonna go waste my time with individuals or anybody. If you stand on what you stand on in your religion, all right, toodles to you. You know what I'm saying? But for those that's on that journey to find their heritage, those that's on their journey to find their culture, those that's not believing the stories that was given out of a mystical book that stands on absolutely no facts other than locations that they've created, okay? If it stands on no fact, I can't run with that. You feel me? But if that's what you guys want to be on, then more power to you. But my focus is the youth. My focus is the brothers and sisters that want that need that. You know what know what I'm saying? Black Girl Magic said she need that. The brother said he was looking forward to, he was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of you guys that need that, and I gotta feed you that. You understand? But just understand that it takes a lot. You know what I mean? This content creation is not what people think it is. It's not just being in front of a screen and just Nah, you really gotta give information. You really gotta guide brothers and sisters, because we need guidance. We need understanding. We need principles. We need morals. We need everything. We lacking everything. You feel me? Everything is jacked up for us, man. You know? And it's only through the ancestors and through our creators that's gonna allow us to elevate to that next plateau. You understand? Man, we gotta get to that next phase. It's very important, guys. You know what I'm saying? Very important. Very important that we get to that next phase. And for those that's trying to tap in and have an understanding on how to reach their ancestors, because your ancestors are all within you. Okay? The reason why you're not connecting to your ancestors is because you're trying to connect them or associate them through the tools that was used to destroy them. You understand? You understand? So your ancestors are in a place knowing that there's no heaven. So they're not going to reach out to you or allow you to reach to them, and they're going to give you information when you are in the same deception and in the belief of what they believed in until it was too late, and then they died and realized that the stories that was told was a lie. You understand? So when you get out of that phase and you get out of that aspect of believing the ideologies that come with religion, and you let that go, that's when you are going to be able to tap into your spiritual side. That's when the ancestors is going to talk to you. That's when Mama Love is going to acknowledge you. She's going to let you know, like, yes, my child, I am here. But I'm not here according to the ideologies that came along with this so-called religion. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. If you're thinking that you're gonna receive me based on the Holy Spirit or the Wawakadash or the Ubuntu, you know what I'm saying? Or in the guidelines of the Father and through the Father and Jesus or whatever is gonna, you know what I'm saying, give you a connection back unto her, it's not gonna work that way. Christ never stand. Christ, Jesus, or any child can never stand before the mother. And religion teaches you that. Even when you listen to the way that they give the acknowledgement, what they say, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? According to their doctrine, the Holy Spirit is supposed to be the female energy. Even that alone, that's a misconception. So you telling me it's the Father and the Son, then the mother comes last? You feel me? This is why I get very disappointed in my sisters who's still in this indoctrination or fugazi. Like, baby girl, don't you see that you ladies, you guys are always getting the short end of the stick? Don't you see that? Don't you see that they're just violating y'all? Like you're just unworthy. Like you just literally was created to produce children. Oh yeah, you literally was just created to be a helpmate. No, you was created to have balance into the universe. This is facts. When you get out of the ideology and you start reading your culture, you start speaking to your people, you're gonna get this true facts. You know what I'm saying? It's facts. A woman is just as important as a man. When the man is not around, who holds down the fort? It's the woman. When the woman gotta handle her responsibilities, who's holding down the fort? I mean, when the man is not around, he's a deadbeat, he's this, he's that. Who's holding it down? It's the woman. The mass majority of us was raised and born and put on this earth and figure out society under the guidelines of women, especially in the black community. So now you telling me you're gonna get a part of a religion and then use this religion as a reason to why, you know, you move the way that you move towards women, when your entire life was raised by women. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I can't live my life like that. You heard? I can't live my life like that. You know what I'm saying? It was never ordained like that. Man and woman carry equal principles. Equal principles. None is greater than the other. That's why when you hear me say things like the creator's name, when I say Sunini, not Nini, you understand? You got these dudes, and like I said, I'm not, you know, I shed my peace. I'm no longer, but I have to express this. You will hear them refer to that as a male solely. That's not true. That's not true. And when you go into African spirituality, and you go into the customs and the culture, they will tell you that it's a divine unity between man and woman, right? Matter of fact, they even tell you that there's not even no gender when it comes to there's not even no gender when it comes to there's not even no gender when it comes to the creators. They don't go based on gender. That's again, that came with Euro-Christian ideology, that came with monotheism. You understand? And I tell you guys this all the time. Monotheism is not of African descent. That is not of our culture. And I just found out that even within the Egyptian astrology, the Egyptian astrology and all of that, that was created and put together by a European. I forgot his name, but it was compiled together by him. You understand? It was compiled together by him. It was compiled together by him. He's the one that compiled and created the Book of the Dead, and you know what I'm saying, and all of that. He's the one. They're the ones that's writing in and saying that, you know, the Egyptians had a one God deity, and the God, forgot his name, was the reason behind it. But in reality, the reason why they was doing that is because they know that, you know, Egypt was once a great civilization, a civilization that can be hidden through their history, right? Because it's present. Like, you can go there right now and see everything, right? Everything that they've done, they literally charted down on the walls. You can see these things to this very day. They boop, 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 boop. They put all of these things on the wall, so they can't break it down. You know what I'm saying? They can't. You know what I mean? Because a lot of their foundation, especially the Greeks, a lot of them got their foundation, the understanding of civilization through the Egyptian writings, so they can't get it down, because that's literally their so-called reference point. So if they have questions or they need ways to handle certain things, they get that from there. For example, healthcare, providing healthcare for workers, that's an Egyptian understanding. That's what they was doing in Egypt. You feel me? Brothers was working. Those that was making these pyramids was receiving wages and had healthcare. You know what I'm saying? If they broke their legs or they fell and the thing fell on them, and you know what I'm saying, they had life insurance. They made sure that the family was good. These are the things that brothers and sisters are not privy to because of the lack of understanding, because of the lack of information, and also the misguidance, because you will hear people tell you not to go look into these things, right? If it doesn't tie in with the Bible, then it has no validity. That's not true. Anytime they tell you that, you need to go read that. Anybody that tells you, oh, don't read that, you should go read it. Why? Because there's a lot that's in it that they don't want you to know, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to question the biblos, because that's how you're going to be able to see the contradictions. That's how I was able to see the contradictions. This is how I was able to grow and say, wait, hold on, this don't make sense. What? Hey, hold on. You know what I'm saying? And when those things when things start not making sense, it opens your conscious level, because now it's either you have two options. It's either you're going to question everything moving forward, or you're just gonna keep yourself in a state of deception because you just gonna stand on believing what you want to believe in. And I forgot the name of what they call that type of ignorance, right? Because that type of ignorance is it prevents you to holding yourself accountable. Okay, brothers and sisters, no matter what level of knowledge they are in, a lot of brothers and sisters don't want to hold themselves accountable. Me, on the other hand, I can care less. If I said something and I did something and I made a mistake, I'm the first one to say, yo, my bad, bro. I made a mistake, my guy. I was supposed to do this, as you guys see me doing now. You guys see me doing that. You know what I'm saying? You guys see me doing that now. You see that I'm like, damn, guys, I was keeping y'all in this burning building. You know what I'm saying? I was keeping y'all in this burning house. And some of them prefer the house being burnt, prefer them keeping the fire on the back of their necks. Some of them want that. But then there's the others that's like, nah, Jones, yo, I feel you. They my moderators because they are on this journey with me. They know my intentions is never to mislead. My intentions is never to misguide. My intentions is never to misinform. My intentions is to find out this goddamn facts and stand on these facts. You know what I'm saying? My job is to remove the belief system that's in our minds, that's in our hearts. We're living in a space of belief. We have to get up out of that. We have to break that cycle. We have to break that cycle of belief. It is necessary. It is needed. It's a must for the sake of our children. We are worse than children that still believe in Santa Claus. You understand? If we don't fix it, we're gonna be like those children that know Santa Claus ain't real, gonna still do their evil and wicked and still demand a Christmas present. We're gonna be that if we don't correct these things. If we don't get out of this space of belief. We need to stand on the facts, right? The facts is what's gonna oil the train, it's gonna oil the engine, it's gonna keep us moving. It's gonna keep that real fire burning. Not this fugazi, foolish nonsense that come with this ideology called religion. You understand? This is what you want. You want that. You understand? It's needed, guys. You feel me? It's needed. It's needed. And these are the things that we really gotta focus on and decipher and break down and fix and really get down to the nitty-gritty of it, because like I said, our children's future depend on it, man. If you don't care for what I gotta say, man, allow me, and pause when I say this, allow me to guide your child, man, because your child has to be around my child. Okay? My child is 18 months, my child is 12, my child is 16, my child is 19, my child is 22. You heard? You heard? These are the age for my children, bro. And I'm not, like I said, and I'm not here to have any foolish behavior around that. I'm trying to put an end to that. I'm trying to put an end to this so-called what they call it, generational curse. This curse is not coming. This curse is not what it is. This curse is an idea, an ideology that makes you believe that it's a curse. You know why you remain in a curse? Because you keep yourself in a state of acceptance you being cursed. And what is being used is being used by information and doctrine given unto us by them, and telling us this is the reason why you are enslaved. This is the reason why you are in servitude. So allow me to help break this generational curse and allow us to start doing things for the future. This is why I'm going back to the past. This is why I'm trying to unmask the past, right? Remove his story and find ours. Okay? I'm on that path. I have to, for the children. You feel me? It's needed. I don't do it, if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? Because the Matrix, got no problem keeping us in this web. They got no problem. Listen, nobody ain't gonna try to correct something as long as it's bringing in their money. Listen, it's generating me money. I can care less. You understand? I can care less. But we as the consumers, we as the victims, we as the El Kebulan kidnapped, we gotta understand that. We gotta acknowledge that. We gotta see that, and we gotta do the due diligence in correcting that. We have to fix that, guys. We have to fix that, bro. We have to fix that. For the sake of our children, we gotta fix that. I know a lot of you guys want to be the best mother you can be, the best father you can be, but you're not going to be the best who you think you should be if you continue with the support and the investment into the Euro-Christian ideology, the Black Matrix. As long as you are investing into these things, you're not doing the due diligence for your children, your ancestors, the creators, and of course yourself. You understand? You have to take feelings out of this journey of soul searching. You cannot have no feelings behind it. Everything got to be straightforward and about business. And that's the conversation I had with Black Girl Magic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. You know what I mean? You got to stand on business. Nothing else. If you can't stand on nothing, it has to be standing on business, bro. Facts. You have to stand on business, guys. You gotta stand on business. There's no way on God's green earth you think you can live your life just moving in complete idiocy, thinking that it is what it is. You can't live life like that. Not as a El Kebulan kidnapped, suffering through this Black Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Suffering through this Black Matrix. And maybe I'll do a podcast speaking of the Black Matrix. Maybe I should just do that. Because the Black Matrix is real, you heard? The Black Matrix is real. The White Matrix is real. There's no such thing as unity because there is a race gap in everything. Finances, school, food, everything. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a difference. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to hold anybody accountable, blame anybody. You feel me? I'm not here to blame anybody. I'm just here to just make brothers and sisters wake up to the reality that things is not peaches and cream out here. You know what I'm saying? There's no love in the streets. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you gotta go out into these streets. You ain't trapped in your closet like R. Kelly. You got to go outside. And when you go outside, anything can happen, man. Brothers is dying, sisters is dying, police is killing, brothers is robbing. Anything can happen inside these streets. You feel me? Because there's no love within these streets. Absolutely no love. Whatsoever. There's no love. So when you realize that you have the due diligence and an obligation to move in a certain manner, right? And when people like myself come and speak about certain things that you may not be privy to, you may say, nah, man, Jules, you wildin'. But like I said, don't take what I'm saying as I'm wildin' and you just turn off. Take what I'm saying as, man, you wildin' and making your due diligence to go prove me wrong. Okay? And don't go allowing other people to go find out what you need to find out for self. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into these individuals to go guide you and to find, because anybody confine information to slander or unjust what somebody bring forth. That's common. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could do that. But like I said, anything that I tell you, you know what I'm saying, I stand on facts. I stand on business, bro. I don't stand on beliefs, man. If you tell me that this is gonna be me and I gotta believe that, I gotta force myself to believe that, then that's not for me. That's not for us, you heard? You gotta stand on business. So, understanding that there's no love, understanding that these streets ain't playing no games, understanding that we gotta fix this, we gotta fix ourselves, man. Word up. Get this out when I leave. But yo, man, that's my time. I'm out of here, man. I'ma holla.